Okay, so we're going to continue with the notes. We're looking at number 3 here. Different type. I've already mentioned a couple of these lines here, but we're just going to just clarify some of them. So the first one we've got is something like a long continuous line. It's relatively thick, this one. So in this thick part, I'm using a fine liner. So I'm just pressing on a little bit harder. Thick line. This is normally used to represent the profile of the object. Okay, so whatever you're drawing, that's the outside section of it. The second type of line that we come across is, again, it's a solid continuous thin line, so it might look a little bit thinner. So line quality is really important in orthographic projection. So this is a continuous line. So this we can use for something called your dimension lines. Okay, for measuring. We can also use it for something called leader lines as well. So these are the little ends of the dimension lines on there. So again, the solid but thin this time. The second type of line we've got is just a thin dash line like this. And this represents hidden detail. So it's detail that you know is there, but in that particular view you can't see it. And then the last line is something called a center line, which I've just used on the symbol on the previous video. So the center line is a short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, and so on. And this represents your curve surfaces. So if we're going back to the notes over here, you can see that because we're trying to draw a truncated cone, we've got a center line running through that cone to represent it's got a curved surface on there. So there's 4 types of lines that we'd like you to know.